Your COVID-19 restrictions that St. Louis County has seen in months will start next week. Those measures coming in response to COVID-19 cases rising to record levels. Fox 2's Chris Regnier is live in Clayton, where County Executive Sam Page spoke moments ago about these new restrictions. Chris?
Randy, good morning to you. We are inside the county executive's office here in Clayton. Dr. Sam Page wrapping up a news conference, as you mentioned a short time ago, outlining those additional restrictions which will go into effect next week. I must say there were sobering words from Dr. Page, the county executive, talking about the devastation that COVID-19 has brought to the St. Louis community and, in fact, across the country. And he emphasized that the devastation, the sadness, the death is not over. There is more to come, and that is why he feels that these new restrictions are necessary as the virus continues to spread at record levels in our community. Let's take a look at what these new restrictions are going to encompass. Restaurants and bars will have to close the indoor service, but they will be able to have outdoor dining as well as drive-through and curbside service. Businesses, including gyms, will be reduced to 25% of their occupancy limits from the current 50% limit. Gym patrons must wear masks even when they are working out inside. Gatherings will only be able to have a maximum of 10 people, down from the current limit of 50. And although people will be able to go out of their homes and go to their workplaces, people are being encouraged strongly to work from home. Schools can remain open, and school sports can continue using current safety guidelines, but club sports are going to have to submit a plan to the health department. People are being asked to form what are termed social bubbles with 10 or less family members or friends, and then limit your interactions to only that group. The restrictions start next Tuesday and will be in place for 4 weeks. Then authorities will reevaluate the situation. Dr. Page this morning also talking about holiday gatherings coming up regarding these bubbles. He spoke about how important it was to limit those holiday gatherings to only those people in the social bubble, if you will. He acknowledged that that is going to be difficult, but he says it is necessary for this year, for this season, as we try and get the virus under control. There was really no specific timeline, Randy, for these, how long these new restrictions would stay in effect. Again, it is 4 weeks and then a reevaluation period. Dr. Page being very honest with the community in the sense that he admitted that this may not be over and we may not turn the corner here for some time. He was talking about a period of months where we could see more death, more sadness, but he also said that there is an other side to this. There is the other side where we will be able to come out eventually in a more positive situation, but it could take a while. He also acknowledged that businesses during this time of restrictions will have challenges. It will be tough for them as they try and navigate these new rules and regulations. But again, Dr. Page making the case that these new restrictions are essential to try and get the virus under control. For now, live in Clayton, Chris Regnier, Fox 2 News.
All right, that is a view from the